Here we are at the full moon in Leo. You have the full moon opposite the sun in Aquarius. So this full moon is the biggest aspect is that square to Uranus, right? So this is the time for breakthroughs and breaking free to follow a new path or, express yourself in some new way. And at the full moon, this is a time of release and sort of releasing things to the world to see what comes of them. If you've made that action, now it's like, okay, what's going to come of it? What is the world reflecting back to me now about what I just did or what I initiated, and what am I learning? What has to, what's working and what isn't. But this is a time to sort of break free, recognize what isn't working, let it go, and embrace what is, or embrace the new even more. So the sun is farthest from his home. He's ruled by Leo naturally. So in Aquarius, he's said to be in his detriment. But this fires up that need to be seen, appreciated, and free to sort of follow our own path. It's like needing to be seen in the group for what we bring to the group, but ultimately the goal being to help everybody rise, to help to lift and support everyone. Individuals just want to know, we all just want to know that we're seen and appreciated and respected and honored, or, for what we bring to, the program, to our lives, to our families, to our friends. Everyone wants to be seen and appreciated in their lives. And with this full moon square Uranus, you might be seeing where you're not feeling, really appreciated, and it's time to break free or do something different or go your own way and seek out places and spaces where you can be more authentically who you are and travel your own path, or team up with people who really get you and you feel are your crew, or your ride or dies, or the people that have the same intentions or goals, right? And this is also supported with the Saturn still in Aquarius here. And we still now we have Venus, though, square Mars. So Mars is in Gemini still, moving forward now, but Venus is now square. So with Mars and Venus square, this could be am I truly moving things in the direction that I want them to go? Or am I staying comfortable out of fear in some way? So we may want to do things and feel sort of restrained by, or restricted in some way by finances, or being overwhelmed at all the things it might take to make something happen, all the details. So this is where there can be some overwhelm, or things coming, you're like, oh my gosh, it's just all too much. I took on too much, or it's not happening the way I wanted it to. So you get frustrated or disillusioned. But you have some good news here with Pluto and Mercury. So Mercury's moving towards a conjunction with Pluto, which is saying, okay, stay on track, stay focused, keep working, take one project at a time, take one step at a time. You can, break through the barriers and the illusions or fears that are either perceived or maybe real, right? So because Venus is going to be moving towards a conjunction to Neptune in Pisces, Neptune and Venus are also about, again, those rose-colored glasses. So are the limitations and blocks that you feel of your own making, or even real, or are they perceived or in your mind as overwhelm, just simple overwhelm? Are you just trying to do too much too quickly? So this might be a time to slow down and surrender and release and let things kind of flow out and see what comes back to you. All right. So keep that in mind at this time as we move through the full moon in Leo.